What is going on, everybody? It's Tuesday, 6:15 a.m., August 18th. My name is Amal. I am the head analyst of Alpha Trades. I'm also the co-owner, and we've got a lot to show you guys today in terms of analysis, in terms of the free side and the trades that we've posted, and people have benefited greatly even from the free side. But on the advantage side, I've told you all before that in the advantage community, we have a Bitcoin trading section and a altcoin trading section in which we have been absolutely killing it. And I've also been giving away a lot of free alpha, meaning a lot of free information that could potentially give you a good amount of gains if you were actually paying attention to my videos, if you were reading my tweets, or if you were simply in the community, whether it's the free side right here or the advantage side, which are all the locked channels. So I'm gonna take you guys step by step of exactly some of the calls that I've made so far that have pretty much benefited, and gained a lot of momentum. So the first things first I want to show you guys is Fetch. Now I posted this on July 19th or so. You could see that the Fetch chart was somewhere around, this, let me see, this is a BTC pair, so it was around 607, and the USDT pair was around 0.05 right there. All right, so let's check that chart out, right? Let's see where we are right now. Okay, so here is when I had posted the Fetch chart, okay? And here's where we are right now. As you can see, you're up 207%, okay? This is the free alpha that I gave away on the free side. I mean, it's a pretty solid chart, and we just took off completely, all right? That's one. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys another one. This is the one I just posted, what's today, the 18th? So just 2 days ago, actually, EOS, right? EOS was 384. I think this one is still developing. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly why I believe EOS will break higher. So I'm showing you guys this right now because you can wait and see how this thing might explode. Okay, again, I can't give you financial advice. I'm just telling you guys exactly what I see in the market. Now, what I see in the market is something where this resistance right here that EOS is tapping right now, if we break through this, chances are we could at least break towards this high right here. So from here, for example, up here, it's a 20% gain, and possibly higher, that's up to 42% gain. This is the same chart right here that looks like XRP, all right? And I'll show you guys exactly what happened with XRP, as you can see, right? This was the initial resistance. This is where EOS is right now. XRP exploded and reached up towards its key highs right here, right? It's still working on it technically. It's the same chart in my opinion. I think EOS is just lagging. LTC, same thing, okay? I even told y'all about LTC a couple days ago. I said, unpopular opinion, Litecoin will be the stronger runner in the next coming weeks. As I stated right here, I don't mean forever. I don't mean for the next few months. I just mean for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I believe that Litecoin will be the stronger runner. And I posted this 2 days ago when Litecoin was at $61. Okay, where is Litecoin now? 66, reached to a high of almost 69. Okay, guess where ETH is? Okay, for the last 4 to 5 days, this is what LTC has done right here. Okay, so let's just say from the last, 4 days, right? Let's just pick the last 4 days. LTC is up 17%. Okay, where is ETH? 1, 2, 3, 4. ETH is down about negative 1.64%. I told you guys this would happen. Not only that, in the advantage side, I laid out a pretty strong game plan for my advantage members. Here's what I wrote down, okay? I stated that when it comes to the crypto market, the way I see it right now, here's what I think has happened. I think DeFi and altcoins in that particular segment of the market, which is the DeFi, smaller alt caps, they have exploded, okay? So they've garnered a good amount of money flows and volume away from the majors like Bitcoin, like Litecoin, like ETH. And I think some of that money is going to rotate back over into Bitcoin, into Litecoin, and into ETH. And so for that reason alone, okay, I stated that there is a very high possibility that there might be a pullback and a drawdown in the DeFi and the smaller altcoin space. Now, again, if you watch my previous videos before, I've stated that there's a bifurcation within the altcoin space. There's the traditional altcoins, the large caps, like Ethereum and Litecoin and XRP and Bcash. And then there's DeFi. DeFi is a little bit different. It operates a bit differently when it comes to correlated movements. For example, when Bitcoin grinds down or bleeds sideways, Litecoin and Ethereum bleed with it. But Link and DeFi space actually starts taking off further. When Bitcoin starts to break out, like it did right here, this is what happens to Link. As you can see, this is a high to low that we've had so far. It's a 27% sell-off. Where we are right now, we're down 17%. Okay. To be honest, I don't know if Link is going to go that much further, but if it goes way down here, it's probably going to correct further. But I would probably say this is probably the main area where Link is probably going to bounce. I had stated anywhere between $14 and $15, and that's exactly where we landed. The low of this candle is 14.64. Okay, so you can see pretty spot on. So I'm not saying that the top is in the market for the DeFi space. I'm simply saying that there is reasons to take profit, breathe, reassess, and not be too greedy in the DeFi longs. And again, this is all pertaining to the DeFi space. Okay, this is where I started to effectively, start being a little bit more cautious, being a little bit more careful in this particular area right here. And then once we start to push up and break out, this is where I pretty much went long, okay? And, we've done pretty spectacularly so far. I trimmed down a lot of my Link positions, a lot of my DeFi positions, a lot of my smaller altcoin cap positions, and now I'm in more so the larger caps like Bitcoin and Litecoin. All right. There's another thing I want to talk about is the contango in the futures market. All right. Again, if you're not familiar with contango, it's effectively when the futures prices are higher than the current spot prices. So, people are expecting that, say, the September, October, December contracts or something are possibly going to be worth, more, right? And so this is where the futures prices gain a premium over the spot prices. This typically happens when, people are more bullish in the market. And it's a good thing. But when there's a very wide spread in the futures market versus the spot, that's where you may have a potential reversal coming, maybe a potential top. Just something to be aware of. Right now, I think we're coming close to that point. I don't know if we're there yet, meaning I think we have a decent premium in the futures versus spot markets, but I don't think we've extended that premium heavily. So I do think that, Bitcoin is probably going to rally higher. If you've been watching my videos, I've stated that there's a couple different ways to sort of measure, the movement that we can get out of this, okay? First things first, right? You can do a simple measurement of this big triangle that we broke out of. Right? This is the big triangle because this was A, B, C, D, E, and we broke out of it. So from the measured move right here, right, that should take us to about $13,700 just on the breakout. Okay. I've also stated that there's a different way to look at the market, which is this could be your big flag pull right here. And this could be your big pennant. And if you take the measurement of this flag pull and you lay it on top of this breakout right here that you're seeing, well, then that measured move is about $15,150. Okay. I don't know, to be honest, which pattern to take, because they're both bullish patterns, but this is a bigger pattern, right? This is the flag pull right here. This is the big triangle, and I believe we might be pushing up higher. So I'm still kind of, trying to figure it out, but for now, I'd say at the very least that 13.7 target that we had from this triangle is much more likely to come than the 15,000, probably because, 13.7, 14,000 is right near this key high right here from June 2019. And the fact that we've broken above this key resistance of 11.7, 12,000, there's really nothing else in terms of resistance left all the way till $14,000. So this is why I state that from here, it's kind of just open skies all the way up till this area. And with that same mindset, I see LTC as having a target all the way to $80. Again, I had posted this in my Twitter feed. Make sure you guys follow me right here. We'll be aiming for $80 and 110. You can see right here, we were at $61. I'm aiming for that 79 or 80 buck marker. Okay, so keep that in mind. I still think Link is probably going to bleed or move sideways around here. I don't think, unless you're spot Link like I am, I don't think there's any reason to be leveraged long in Link right now. I think it'll probably pay off more if you're probably in the major alt caps or even Bitcoin, because I think Bitcoin is still going to break out. I see a descending, falling wedge right here developing. Once we break outside this upper trend line, I think, even with that, the measured move from here down, let's see, right? If we break out of here, the measured move from that should take us to about 12,570. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good target, right? That takes us above this key resistance right there where we got rejected. There's also a bunch of pivots in our way that we can look forward to as targets. So for now, we're above the pivot, right? We should be looking towards the R1, which is around 12,600 or 12,660. All right. On the hourly time frame, we're also just above that pivot. But what I don't like is from here down, we came below the R1. And I really don't like that because typically when you do that, you're probably going to break down further. But I can see that we're kind of caught in a bind because what I see developing here is, this was obviously all previous resistance, right? Resistance, resistance. And now BTC is trying to flip that into support, which I think is fine if you're doing that. Unfortunately, breaks the local structure right here of the pivots, which is the R1. But from here, what you really, really want to see from BTC is that falling wedge that I just showed you. You want to see to start breaking out of here, like fast, probably hopefully in today's daily candle itself. If you start coming back down inside this range high right here, which is around 12,160, that's probably not going to be a good thing. And I don't know, it's possible that we might come down further to the weekly open, maybe even the pivot. I wouldn't really want that, to be honest, but this is why I'm going to take it 1 hour at a time. Like so far, we can make the argument that we've created on the hourly time frame, we've created this double bottom, and now we're possibly pushing up. We even had this big green candle, which is a strong bullish engulfing. I mean, that's a very strong bullish engulfing because it engulfed 1, 2, 3 hours behind it. So now we just need continuation. Break above this key trend line right here, right? And break above the 1 hour R1 pivot, which is 12,330. And you should be pushing higher towards 12.5, 12.6, or beyond. So that's kind of where I am right now, with Bitcoin. Let me see here. By the way, hit the thumbs up, guys, if you enjoy our content. Let me know what other coins I can cover, because we're pretty active in the advantage side. You can see in the altcoin chat, I mean, there's tons of people from all over the world. We're trading constantly, day and night in the altcoin space, and they're making a ton of gains. So really happy about the advantage community. And then the Bitcoin space as well, we're pretty active over here. A lot of people posting analysis, a lot of people, either buying the pullbacks, longing the market, taking quick scalp shorts, etc. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. My voice is giving out. But until then, hit the thumbs up, enjoy the free videos that we're making, but come join the Advantage side. Like I said, way more fun on the Advantage side. All the lock channels that you see, this is where all the magic happens. But we also have the free side. If you just want to come join the free side, hang out in the community discussion area, tons of stuff, happening in here. We post a lot of articles, free videos, free updates on what's happening in the markets. And yeah, tons of great people, sharing their thoughts. So come join the Advantage side. The links are below. You can go to our website, thealphatrades.com, and join the Advantage membership, and you'll get access to all the lock channels. All right, that's it, guys. Take care. Cheers, and I'll talk to you soon.